filmed some good content. This panel one make her Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the start of a weekly, hopefully, vlog documenting the pattern testing process of the kandi top. So I'm also going to be making the pattern or testing the pattern with my testers, and I'm just going to document the entire process, what it's like writing your first ever pattern for something that you designed, and yeah, everything that comes with that. I would say that I've been pretty consistent communication with my testers. I have 13 in total, so I deliberately asked if we could keep everything in the emails. I think this is better to just keep all the communications somewhere like emails, because it's really highly documented and you can track it better, and also because they're testing a PDF pattern, they can just refer to or attach documents a lot easier than you could if you were, you know, messaging over, I don't know, Instagram or TikTok. I wouldn't do that. I asked them specifically, just message me anything concerning the pattern testing via email, on a specific email chain as well, so everything is just on one email chain. So I feel like that's a good idea to do. So as you saw, actually, when I had Valentine's this weekend, because it was the Valentine's weekend, and it was so fun. It was hosted at my place, and then my friends stayed over. We were talking till like 3 a.m. and then we went to church, and then after church, me and one of my friends went to watch Wuthering Heights. I have never read the book. I didn't know the plot at all. Like I went in with zero expectations. It seemed like a movie I would like, because I'm really into like romance and stuff. And I knew, one thing I knew about Wuthering Heights is that it was a romance novel. So how would I rate the movie? I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's definitely very explicit, definitely not child friendly at all, and I was not expecting it to be that explicit. To be honest, like, because I went in with zero expectations, I just was not expecting it to be that explicit. But all I can say is, Mr. Jacob Elordi, you're a good looking man, and you know how to get down, apparently, from the movie. So yeah, without spoiling it too much, that's all I would say. And the plot was just, I don't know, I would say that, like, I feel like you'd appreciate it more if you have read Wuthering Heights. For me, as someone who has like no knowledge of Wuthering Heights itself, I left the cinema with like a lot of questions. There was a lot of things that just didn't make sense as to why they were showing it, or there was a lot of storylines that I thought just were not completed. So when the end scene came, I was just a bit confused. I think that the movie probably would have been better as a 4-part series. But one thing I will say, the acting was really, really good. Margot Robbie. Yesterday my friends were making fun of me because I called her Margie Roberts. Yeah, so that kind of shows you how much I know about the film industry. But the acting was really good. I like the artisticness of things. Some of the decisions I do think was more creative decisions than it was like it actually making sense, which is fine if it's like that type of movie, you know. But all in all, I would recommend it if you're age appropriate and just want to check it out. I think it's good. I thought it was a good movie. So yeah, I'm currently working from home, so I'm gonna get back into that. But today I'm definitely gonna frog my old project, the colourful one, so that I can get the yarn prepared to follow this pattern. Hopefully I can get that done today. And also I want to finish off a kadara bag I was making. I made it, but I keep on looking at it and I just don't like the colour arrangement anymore. I'll show it to you if I get around to that today. And I've been thinking what I would rather do instead, and I think I know, so I'm gonna make those changes. This bag is going to be for promo of the new way I'm going to be doing kadara bags, which is basically made to order, where you can customize your own bags, pick your own colors, and then I will design it, send you a design, and then if you're happy with the design, I will then make the bag. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get that done as well, because I want to get that ball rolling. Summer is around the corner, and I feel like all the girlies should have their cute kadara bags, because it is very, very, like, I don't know, it's perfect for spring, summertime. So I need to get that ball rolling, and the marketing needs to, like, there needs to be something to, like, keep Kadara Studios names in people's minds when they're looking and shopping for summer outfits and, like, holidays and stuff. So that's kind of my headspace. Also, another thing is, I know Coachella's coming up, so soon they're gonna be in that festivally, like, colorful vibe, and that's really like Kadara Studio and Kadara bags to its core, or at least I think that's where it thrives. So there's a lot of things that I want to, like, have in the makings and ready for, like, people to order and stuff in time for Coachella and, like, festival season. So yeah, that's kind of my headspace. But for now, I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll talk to you later. I've undone all the yarn, it's all in this bag, and put them into different balls. So now I am going to get my pattern up and input all the new dimensions for the new top I want to make, and it will auto populate. Okay, so here is my swatch test, just a little scrap swatch test. Like I said, or maybe I haven't said, my pattern doesn't actually require you to have a specific swatch test size. You just need to measure. So I'm going to measure the width and the height, and then count how many rows I have and how many stitches I have across, and all that information I will be putting into my pattern, this box here. Yeah, and then everything will be able to function the way it should. Guys, something that was meant to be a quick fix has turned into me encountering my first hurdle. For a form filling function, the basic, like, preview that Mac comes with, and also, like, just basic level PDF viewer, oh gosh, why did I take me so long, does not let you fill in a document. I think I will need to start my Adobe membership, have to get an Adobe membership so that I can use that function and it just works smoothly, and have peace of mind on that. So I think I am going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get that. I'll do the free trial so I can fix it, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to purchase that. So that's a bit annoying, another fee, but you know what, I'm investing in my craft, in my business. If I can pull this off, which I pray I can, Lord, please, 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 please take the wheel. I really hope I don't have to find another solution that's not this after all the effort I've been through. There is a backup option, of course, to have the calculations still be done for you, but in an Excel file, and then you just have a PDF and an Excel and open them, you know, side by side. I can still do that, but it would be so good if I can embed this coding. Like, I really want to figure it out. So yeah, sent out an email, you know, specifying what I identified. Luckily, I found that when I open the ones that I attached to the email, it seems to be working, strangely enough. So yeah, and no one's actually come to me saying they're having an issue, so I can only assume they're not, but there's still certain things that I've identified that I need to change. I did make my swatch test, and now I figured out a way to input it and make it work, even though I do have a MacBook. It works in Google for the one I attached to the email, and it also does not work in Preview. Preview does not have the function to infill or autofill or just fill in a form on a PDF. It doesn't have that function, so you have to open it in Google basically if you're on a Mac, and then download it with your dimensions already in there, and then it will lock it in place. I'm just gonna start crocheting, following the pattern, and you know, it's time for me to start assessing the actual steps that I wrote out to make sure that is correct. Hey people, hey guys. So I'm in this room because I just came back from work, had something to eat, and the plan for today, I was just going to, you know, have a day off. But no, I mean, I am having a day off because really what is the work I'm speaking of? It's crocheting, so I can really just be watching my show. But I wanted to work on the kandi top, like, and relax in bed. However, I thought, whilst, you know, I still have this day, I'm not going to the gym or anything, why not try out that new colorway? So this is the bag. I was inspired by the Mimi bags and the colourfulness of it, so I wanted to replicate that in this bag. And this bag is for promo. I will also be selling it. It will also be available to buy. I just wanted a really colourful one that gets people thinking about holidays and stuff like that, and that's exactly what this is. But I don't like these bottom two colours. There's something about it that's just scratching my brain wrong. Instead of the yellow, to do these two, I think, or this orange and a pink, and then at the bottom bring it back to the red, and then maybe this brown at the bottom. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I think you saw that I was working on the kandi top on my lunch break. I went to a cafe again. I love doing that. Go to a cafe and just crochet. And my testers have been responding. None of them seem to be having major issues. I figured it out. There's nothing I can do actually to work around the problem of it not opening on Apple Preview and stuff like that. You have to open it on Google Chrome. So when you have the pattern, you download it and you open it in Google Chrome, the app, like on another tab. And it also works on Adobe Acrobat Reader. And everyone's been saying that they really enjoy it. I've been talking with my testers even today. Yeah, that's really all I have to update you guys on. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue fixing this bag. I hate how messy this room looks right now, but it is a little bit later. I feel like an hour or so. Look how much better this looks. Like, this looks so much better. But like, I want to do like a comparison, like before and after. But yeah, this is so tea. OMG. Wow. This is so tea. Okay, so I'm gonna add the strap. The strap is gonna be, I kind of want to continue and like finish it. Now that I've seen how good it looks, I kind of want to just finish it. Yeah, hopefully, well, I'm thinking by the time I post this, will my website be ready? Probably not. I don't know, maybe. If it is, I'll put the website link here. But if you don't grab this one, I am able to make more. This is so perfect for holiday. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy I changed it. This looks way better in my opinion. Okay guys, I am now gonna clean up a bit and go work on the kandi top again, because that's what I want to do and get cozy. It is 9:30. This is gonna be the earliest. Well, maybe I should do like my bedtime routine first, because I want to start like being an early night girly. So maybe I'll wind down for the night and then get in bed and crochet and watch. I'm watching Once Upon a Time. I watched it when I was younger and I recently started watching it again and I'm really enjoying it. Or I might watch Love Island. We'll see. So happy that I found the energy to do this, and then tomorrow I'll probably just finish it off, finish the shaping and add the handle. This is so cute. Intuition, I knew it wasn't right, and I'm so happy I didn't just like stick with it, and I actually went back and revised it, which I always do, to be fair, because I am a perfectionist a little bit. By the way, being a perfectionist is not a flex. Like, that's another topic for another day. Anywho, gonna go do my nighttime routine. Hopefully I don't doom scroll and completely mess up the perfect timing of me finishing today so I can go to bed. I actually forgot I was meant to be vlogging this week. Like, I'm actually really trying. Like, I'm actually genuinely really trying. I added a strap to the bag and it's definitely not finished. I still need to add the label and the button to like complete it. But I did add an eye-cord strap. Oh, and I need to weave in the ends. And look at this beauty. And I filmed some quick content. I literally just chucked on this top and these jeans and filmed a bit of content. In my personal life, however, there has been a slight mishap in the fact that people have cut off my gas. I don't even want to get into it, to be honest, on the internet. But we're getting that sorted. But in the meantime, I am going to go back home. I was going to go home anyway for the wedding. Well, actually, guys, I'm so typey sometimes. I was going to go home for the wedding so I can go home, get ready at home and then go to the wedding. But then I realised the wedding's in Luton, which is nearer to London. So I was going to go home and then come back out. But now I actually do have to do that because they cut off the gas. I'm going to go home so I can have a nice hot shower whilst they sort this out and then come back in a couple of days. Show you the progress for this version of the top. I've been following the pattern exactly. This is what it's looking like. It's definitely long enough. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I finished panel 1. I'm going to make panel 2 and then seam it together and then do the cinch waist portion. But yeah, that's what this is looking like. Of course, like every time you make it, it's going to be a bit different because it calculates it off your input values. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. So I will update you when there's something to update on. I am back in my family home where there is hot water and heating. Thank you, God. The way I left that place, I say, yeah, you lot can see me later because I got things to do. It is 10:21. I think I want to leave at 12. I'm getting ready for my friend's wedding. It's so funny. My mum said, actually, you know what? Never mind. Let me not get too comfortable on this internet thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to the wedding. I need to still respond to some emails from my pattern testers today because I told them that I would always respond within 24 hours. A couple of hours, 24 hours, but obviously I'm busy today, so I need to do that as soon as possible, definitely before I leave. I will be driving to the wedding location and I need to get petrol. Make sure I have petrol before I do that. But for now, I'm just sat here getting ready. I really want my makeup to be good, so I am a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous. Yeah. But let's give it a go. Let's give it our best shot and let's see what it do. See what it does. So I'm finally ready and I responded to a few emails from the girlies testing the pattern before I left so that it's all within a day, and they were making a few good points which I will discuss later because I am running a little bit late. We can debrief on that when I get back home, but for now let's go watch my girl get traditionally married. Nigerian traditional weddings, what I'm going to. The fact that I don't have any nails is just so typical of me. Right, let's go. How do I put this back? Yeah.
Anyway, I love your content. Continue doing this. Nice. Oh my God, you're well outspoken.
I am now back home from the wedding. It was so beautiful, so fun, and it was just so crazy that like this is my friend getting married, not like a distant relative or family friend that I don't know, but I'm just at the wedding for the fact that my mum couldn't find childkeeping. Okay, that took a strange tangent. Sorry guys, that didn't mean for that to come out that like that. Anyway, it was beautiful. Like there were several moments where I had to like pull myself together because it was just quite emotional. Beautiful, just beautiful. I do, however, have like a massive headache because driving itself gives me headaches, but then I had that tight gilly on my head, and then the music was pounding, so altogether my head is going dudum dudum dudum. Yeah, I fear I'm in a weird mood right now. So maybe I should not be recording, but anywho, I wanted to talk about the queries that my testers have brought to me, which are very valid and I will be incorporating in my pattern. The first one is that one of the measurements is from the base of the neck to your underbust. I drew in the diagram, or inferred in the diagram, that's from the middle, but that's not correct. It should be like from the side, so it includes like the curve of your bust, and that's for the length of the batwing portion. So yeah, that is a great point. It's just best I made that clear. So yeah, I will definitely be doing that. Another person asked, basically the stitches appear more loose around your waist than it will in the batwing, and that is because she asked me, is this normal? And it is normal, because when you're taking the top on and off, basically the cinched waist portion is stretching, is being taught, is taut a lot. Is that the right word? Yeah, it's basically stretched out a lot, right? So when you take it off, it's gonna appear looser because we're using that stretchiness in the elasticity of the stitch and the yarn to give us that cinched waist effect. So obviously when you take it off, it's not exactly elastic. It's going to stay in the stretched out position. It's not 100% elastic. That is why it just appears a bit stretched out. What else did someone mention to me? I think those were the key ones. I've just been chatting with them. She sent me a picture of her work so far, one of my testing. It looks so good. Like, I actually cannot believe it. Was kind of crazy looking at it. Like, wow. I wrote something down and you follow the instructions and you have what I have in my room and you made it for yourself. That's so crazy. And she said that the pattern is really easy to follow, and she loved the video tutorials that made it really clear for her. So I'm so happy about that. I'm just so happy, like everything is just working out, and all the issues that people are having is not like critical to the making, right? And anyone who has had like issues that something's not fitting correctly, and when we spoke about it, we found it wasn't the pattern, it was just how certain things have been done. So yeah, so far so good. I don't need to like scrap the pattern and start again. And even the one I'm doing, it's working out pretty good so far. It's all from me. I will see you next time. Where's my hair? Give an emo girl. Yeah, anyway. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
On a Sunday they're both like serving and receiving. I don't know whether that